Hi, Rob from Off the Arrow Shelf here. I'm just going to give you a very quick rundown about this, which is the Shocq digital archery scale. I've had this for a couple of months now. I've picked it up from Merlin Archery. It's about £12, £11.99, something like that. It's not bad. You can spend quite a lot on scales so you get an idea on how heavy a draw you're actually pulling on your bow. This one works quite well. It's really straightforward. There's an on button, and then the digital display, which gives you a peak and a hold. So if I kind of just do this now, pull and then go, and I'm holding the pressure, it gives you your peak draw weight, which was in my case was 2.3 pounds, and then a hold of 1.5. So that's really useful if you need it. If I want to clear that, this fits onto your string. So I'm giving you a close-up on this. Let me just grab a bowstring I've got hand to hand, and what you do is you loop it through there, and then you draw back, you hold on to it snugly, and you draw back to your anchor point. And the important thing is when you're drawing back, you actually will draw back past your anchor point, so the string comes to your anchor, because obviously if you're drawing this up to your face, then you're going to have your face is going to stop your beam to move back, so you actually need to draw it back a little bit further. What I tend to find is it works really well if you got somebody else just to tell you, yep, that's your anchor point, and then it'll give you then 2 feet. So if I just clear this, so if I draw back on this, for example, now, so my peak was 1.6 pounds, my hold was 1.2. It works really well. It's dead easy to use. I found it of immense benefit because I didn't want to spend an awful lot of money, and people have used luggage scales and various other things. This seems to work pretty well for £12. It's a really good coaching thing. It's really useful to have for a club. The only thing to be aware of is when you are hooking it onto your string, just make sure you have got it on really snugly. So when you are drawing back, you are getting there's no chance of this coming off your bow at any point. Sorry, off your bowstring. As I said, for £12, I can't really fault it. It works quite nicely. Long push on the on-off button will switch it off. It now lives in my coaching pouch, so that I can actually help out with all my coaching gear. So if somebody comes around and says, oh, I want to test what my bow actual weight is. I had a person around the other day, and they said, oh, well, yeah, I've got like 26-pound limbs on my bow, and I'm only drawing 26, and actually put it through, and it actually comes up as about close to 30. It's pretty accurate. I know based on what my bows are and what my scale is, I think the most I found it out is by about ½ pound in draw weight, and I think that was more down to me not drawing quite right and getting the anchor point. That's why having somebody else helping you out. But there you go, the Shocq digital archery scale, £11.99 from Merlin. Yeah, works pretty well.